Welcome to the English Grammar Assistant channel.
Lesson 1. Sentence Structure.
Every simple English sentence must contain two essential elements:
Subject and verb.
Beside the subject and the verb, it may include one or more other elements, such as
Object, either direct or indirect. Complement, either noun or adjective. Infinitive, to plus the base form of verb, gerund. The base form of verb plus ing. Preposition.
the simplest forms of the simple English sentence as commonly known are
Subject plus verb. The verb in this form is called intransitive, which means that it doesn't take object. Subject plus verb plus object. The verb in this form is called transitive, which means that it takes an object. Subject plus verb plus complement. This form is restricted to non-action verbs such as verb to be and other verbs like feel, look, seem, etc. For example, 1. He died 2 months ago. The verb here is intransitive. 2. The child plays football. The verb here is transitive, and the object is football. 3. He is a doctor. The doctor is a noun complement of the verb to be, is. 4. He feels tired. Tired here is an adjective complement of the non-action verb, feel.
In addition to the previous forms, we will discuss 13 more common forms, also called patterns or configurations, of the simple English sentence. Before going on with the patterns or configurations, you must be aware that the controller which determine which configuration to be used is the main verb of the sentence. A verb can take 1, 2, 3, or more of the configurations, but rarely all. Also, a configuration can be associated with more than one verb, but not all. Therefore, always refer to verbs to know which configurations works with them. Also, remember that the subject and verb elements are essential to all configurations. No English sentence can go without subject and verb. However, the other elements are only essential to the configurations that include them. The first configuration. In the first configuration, the sentence consists of the subject and the verb as main parts. It also includes an object, proposition, and another object as additional parts.
For example, Emily bought a gift for her brother.
The second, the third, and the fourth configurations. These configurations are associated with the gerund nouns, and they have 3 forms.
The second configuration has the form of subject plus verb plus gerund. The third configuration has the form of subject plus verb plus object plus preposition plus gerund. The fourth configuration has the form of subject plus verb plus preposition plus gerund. For example, 1. He enjoys watching TV. 2. Her father scolded her for oversleeping. 3. He is thinking about cooking dinner. These verbs are usually used with the second configuration, the configuration subject plus verb plus gerund.
the fifth and sixth configurations. These two configurations are tied with the infinitives and are formed as follows.
The fifth configuration, the subject, plus the verb, plus the infinitive. The sixth configuration, the subject, plus the verb, plus the object, plus the infinitive. For example, 1. I decided not to accept the deal. 2. Her parents allowed her to travel to London. There are verbs that are commonly used with the infinitive configurations, like
The seventh configuration. This configuration comes as follows. Subject, plus, verb, plus, object, plus, the base form of another verb.
For example, she had her daughter clean the windows. There are certain verbs that are used with this configuration, like
The eighth configuration. The eighth configuration comes as follows. Subject, plus verb, plus object, plus the past participle.
for example, he had his car repaired. There are certain verbs that are associated with this configuration, like
The ninth configuration. This configuration comes as follows. Subject, plus verb, plus object, plus present participle. The verb plus ing.
for example, she saw him getting out of the car. There are certain verbs that are associated with this configuration, like
The 10th and 11th configurations. These two configurations are tied to adjectives and come as follows.
the 10th configuration, subject, plus verb, plus adjective. The 11th configuration, subject, plus verb, plus object, plus adjective. For example, 1. He will remain healthy as long as he keeps working out. 2. He keeps the garden beautiful by maintaining it regularly. There are certain verbs used with the 10th configuration and others used with the 11th configuration, like
The 12th configuration. This configuration comes as follows. Subject, plus verb, plus preposition, plus object.
for example, he asked about the showtime.
The 13th configuration. This configuration comes as follows. Subject, plus verb, plus indirect object, plus direct object.
For example, her father gave her the money she asked. Her here is the indirect object, and the money is the direct object. Advanced English sentences, like compound and complex sentences, are a composition of two or more simple sentences. In this case, we refer to the simple sentence as a clause.
If this video was beneficial to you, please like, comment, and subscribe if interested to receive more material.